And welcome back to Birmingham, getting ready for the second basketball game of the night and the last basketball game of the night. We'll feature the Southern Jaguars and the Grambling State Tigers. And they're introducing the players here for you. Grambling, number 4 seed in the tournament. I'm the coach, Dante Jackson. Southern Jag, number 5 seed, coached by Coach Wood. Josh, we just had a good basketball game between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Bulldogs for Alabama A&M. I expected this ball game here to be just as close, just as exciting. It's kind of a battle for Louisiana to find out who's going to move on to the next round in the SWAC. These teams already played twice. They split on the season, and both ball games were close ball games.
All you can say about this game, Hall, this is rivalry. And you can throw the records out the window. These teams here going to go after each other hard and harder because these Louisiana teams, they don't like each other. So, boy, they get after each other.
Grambling State Tigers dressed out in their white uniforms. The shoulders of the uniforms, the tops are gold. The top of the pants are black. It's gold and black around the side with the cheek on the side of the pants. For Southern, the powder blue uniforms, gold stripes on the pants, gold numbers, bold gold numbers with white trim. Coach Sean Woods. As he walks on the sidelines, bumping knuckles with his coaches. They're all wearing their blue tops tonight. Grambling. Coaches are wearing their black. Getting ready for this basketball game. Southern Jags. Grambling State Tigers. Many times, Joshua, that's all you got to say. Southern Jags. Grambling Tigers. For the most part, is on.
Oh, yeah, that's it. It's on, boy.
Move to the jump circle for Southern's Terrell Williams. Southern will be going from our left to our right. Grambling will be going from our right to our left. Here's the SWAC tournament, Ball 2 Arena in Birmingham, Alabama. Get ready to see who's going to move on to the next round. Coach Woods, Josh, he coached at Dallas State 4 years, won the championship in his 4th year. And he likes to play very intense defense.
Yes, he does.
He sends his players as an intense coach, and when his players reflect that of him.
Oh, yeah.
Tossed, tapped, controlled by the Southern Jags. Is it across the floor out top? Now they're going to open up and what's supposed to be a man-to-man defense. Johnson with the ball for Southern, brings it right side, 3-point jump shot, right wing, no good by Seeley. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Grambling, and Southern will inbound the basketball. Baseline, left side of the backboard. Baseline wide, left side of the backboard. Brooks to inbound. Brooks lobbed it out top by Williams. Williams hands it back to Brooks. Brooks on the point. Brooks is the left side of the floor. 10 seconds to shoot. Seeley with the top of the circle. Right side to Brooks. Brooks driving in. And Brooks bounced that ball on the baseline. So they're going to employ the full court pressure here on Grambling. Randolph to inbound. Randolph hands it to Michael Moden. To the front court, and Moden to Moss. Back down the floor, Southern with the steal. Here's a layup, no good, by Cameron Woodall. Now get direction to Wilson. That'll get Southern to the foul line to shoot free throws. Woodall trying to get his team on the board first. He has the opportunity to do just that. Here's the first shot in the basket to our right. And that free throw is good. Just one more. Just getting this one underway. Free throw up. 2 for 2 for Wilson. Williams, rather. Southern Shear pressing full court. Randolph across the timeline to Christian. Christian moves in. Cut off. Sends it outside to Randolph. Randolph to the point guard. Moden. Moden bounces the ball against the floor. Moden brings it left side. Mumford. Mumford gives it back to Moden. Moden right side of the floor to Boss. Back out top to Moden. Here's a jump shot by Moden. No good. Rebound by Southern. On the board for the Jags. Back down the floor. Layup blocked out of there. When he gets it back, does Woodall. Actually, that was Cunningham. Here's Brooks. Brooks. Double pump. Sealy, no. Rebound, Grambling. Christian. Christian up the floor from right to left. Christian. Moden. Moden bags away. Another timeline. Moden hits back towards the basket. And that ball is, there's going to be an offensive foul called on Grambling. I think there was Moden with the foul first on him. First personal, first team. 2-0 score. Southern leading. Brooks tosses it back across the floor. Brooks gets it back. Back from Johnson. Trying to get inside of Sealy. The shot off the rim, no good. Rebound put back up. Ball is no good. That time Parker couldn't get that one to go. Back down the floor for Southern, for Grambling. Southern on defense. Moden sends it across the floor. Trying to get in paint, but let's see a foul call on the floor as Prince Moss got inside. Foul on the floor. Foul call on the lower Johnson. Johnson with the first personal foul. Things down right side of the board. Moden to inbound. Lobs it out high. Cut out high by Randolph. Randolph bounce pass right side to Moden. Looking back to Randolph. Randolph moving in. Randolph can't get that shot off. Sends it back outside to Moden. Moden stands right. Coming behind the screen by Randolph. Christian gets inside. Shot is up. Won't drop. But he was fouled. He'll shoot a couple of free throws. Foul called on Parker. Parker with the foul. First on Parker. It's going to get Grambling to the foul line to shoot a couple of free throws. Christian has 2 free throws coming up. First one is up for Christian, and it's good. Christian has one more shot. Christian takes it, sends it back up again, and we have a tie ball game. Christian 2 for 2 from the strike. Ball game is tied at 2. 17 minutes and 21 seconds to play. Early in the first half. Southern with the ball, moving inside is Williams. Kick out right side Brooks. Brooks left side of the floor Johnson. Contact and a foul is called on Christian for Grambling. First personal foul. Second team foul. Southern inbound the basketball in the front court for side. The trigger would be C.D. Sincolo. Sincolo would inbound the ball. First, the official going to make sure that preparation is up off the floor. Safety first. Had to go over and the person with the mouth who's kind of sitting down and enjoying the basketball game. The official going to point to the floor, so we got a wet spot here that can be dangerous, so we'll get that up. 2-2 score. 17:08 to play. So they're inbound the basketball now, baseline, left side of the backboard. Looking to toss it in, lobbed it out top, got out top by Williams. Williams hands it to Brooks. Brooks pounds the ball against the floor. Brooks, quick pass to left wing to Seeley. Back to Brooks, top of the circle. Brings the right side of the floor to Johnson. Back to Johnson to Brooks to Johnson. In the corner, jump shot won't go by Seeley. Back down the floor. Southern makes it Grambling inside. Randolph. Score that bucket for Randolph. Maybe a warning here, Josh.
No, I think it ball got away and he just stopped the clock from running.
4-2 score. 16:33 to play. Media timeout coming up at or inside 16-minute mark. Seeley steps behind the three-point line to his left. Tries it hard. Got it. LA three-point bucket. 5-4 score. Southern by 1 over Grambling. Outside, Moden. Moden. Puts it on the floor. Moden brings the left side to Montfort. Reverse shot by Montfort, and it's good. Montfort. To the 2 points. Got to give Southern a 1 point lead. 65, 15, 56 to play. So I'm going to get that zone defense right back down the floor. Moden with the ball for Southern. Moden hands it outside to Williams. Williams, quick pass to Johnson. Back out top to Moden. Moden fires it for 3. It is good. Moden, 3-point bracket. Southern up by 2. 8-6, trying to get inside is Randolph. Randolph stops his dribble, looking for help. Sends it outside to Prince Moss. He's inside with the layup for 2. Prince Moss goes inside, cup that ball and put it up for the score. Up and down pace right here now for both teams. Terrell with it. Terrell sends it on the outside to Moden. Moden wearing a white headband. Moden the left-hand dribble, pins the left side of the floor. Right side Moden. Bounce pass inside. And the ball's going to be lost out of bounds. The bounce pass did not come up to Terrell Williams. And that's going to be the first media timeout. 15 minutes and 2 seconds to play. We're tied up here at 8 apiece. You're listening to SWAC Basketball on Open Mic Broadcast Network.
We'll trap. The Open Mic Broadcast Network serving student athletes from Little League, high school, and collegiate coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. From coast to coast. You can catch all student athletic action right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network for boy. Reach more potential customers through our sports radio package by dialing 832-213-8824.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Listen to the Mike Prince Show, weekdays on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back. Ball game is tied up for the second time at 8 apiece. 8-8 score. 15 minutes, 2 seconds to play. Early in the first set to play here. Because neither of these teams wasting their time putting that ball up, whether they're attacking the basket or whether they're shooting it from the outside.
Oh, yeah.
Put the points in the board.
And these teams know each other so well.
And Grambling will get the basketball coming out of the timeout with the length of the court to go. So they're going to put a little token press. Well, it's a three-quarter court press now. Here's Moden. Moden front court. Loose ball on the floor. Fight for the basketball. And Southern going to come up with the ball. Down the floor. Sealy inside with the layup for two. Score. And he has 5 points in the ball game. Southern right back with that press. Ball pass front court to Moss. Moss back out top. Out top to Randolph. Here's Moden, top of the circle. Moden picks his dribble up, comes right out to Christian. Christian in the corner, drives inside, jump pass outside. Now left side, Chris Moss spots it for three short. Gets it on rebound, scoop pass underneath. Dump shot to Randolph. Good ball movement by Grambling. Southern almost stole it, and Grambling got it back. Almost the back court there. 10-10 score. Southern Brooks with it. Brooks in the first side of the floor. Now in traffic. Jump pass down inside. And that time, Williams has a dunk, but it popped back out on it. Going to turn it over, trying to get a pass back outside. Get back down the floor, Cunningham for Grambling. In the traffic. Throws a short pass to Randolph. And Randolph is charged with the offensive foul. First on him. 10-10 score. 13-44 to play. And Southern will get a sub in the ball game. Checking in is Isaiah Rollins. He'll check in for the Southern Jazz. Rollins will check in. Southern and both Grambling. Christian will come out. Also coming out is Randolph, Grambling. Southern with the ball. Grambling pressing full court. Here comes Williams across the timeline. Williams underneath. There's a jump shot by Southern. Williams with the dunk shot down on the inside. And it's Southern up by 2, 20-10. Grambling mode now top. Yo-yo's a dribble, brings the left side of the floor. Comes to Cunningham. Cunningham picks it up. They're trying to get this ball inside. Trying to go inside to McGee. Can't do it yet. Cunningham spins and then outside moves. Up. 3-point bucket is good. They're saying no. They're going to look at this. They left his hand. Dropped in for 3.
It looked like it was a second. He let it go within the 10th of a second.
They're going to check this out. You think it was, Josh? Was it off the thing?
I think he was gone. I think it's good.
Okay.
I think he got it off in time.
Southern Tria, Grambling 10 to see exactly what they're going to review. They're going to come up with. They look. They're not taking them. They said no. Yeah. Not take a long look, Josh.
No, it didn't have to take long.
12-10 score. So we get the basketball in the backcourt, 4 side. Rollins to inbound, who just taken to the basketball game. Rollins in to Williams. Here's Brooks up the floor, coming up against Cunningham. Into the front court now, moving to the right side, some contact there. Brooks almost lost the ball. Boy, they're physical out there right now.
Yes, indeed.
It's back Grambling. Here's a jump pass. Right side of the floor, trying to get inside. Spinning, and a foul call. I think that foul is called on Kelton Edwards. If so, it's his first personal. That'll get Grambling to the Southern to the foul line. Shoot free throws here. around the basket, attacking the basket. William has 2 free throws coming up here. He has 4 points. He made 2 free throws so far. He has 2 free throws now. Southern up by 2, 20-10, 12:39 to play. Little pause here, but I'm going to step to the foul line. Williams will. And his first free throw up. Spins off the left rim. Has another one. Trying to put Southern up by 3 if he can make his free throw. With 12:39 to play. Media time up coming up at or inside the 12-minute mark. And here's the shot. Is up. No good. Rebound by Graham. Southern missed shot. Boy, they had it right there. They couldn't drop it in. Steeler couldn't drop it in. And here's Moe back down the floor for Grambling, moving to the right side. Picked up on the outside by Williams. Top of the circle. Moss. Moss kicked out. Moss gets in the right corner, fires it for 3. It is good. Vince Moss has 5 points in the ball game. 3-point bucket and a 3-point bucket. And Southern will take a 1-point lead on that jump shot. Rollins with us, takes it outside. Brooks. Williams back to Brooks. Right side. Rollins. Jump shot by Brooks. No. Rebound McKee for Grambling. Up ahead, front court. Here comes Cunningham. Down inside, jump shot by Chris Moss. Chris Moss with the jump shot. He has 7 points in the ball game. Next. For Grambling, they're loud. Cheerleaders here, and the bench keeping up a lot of noise. 3-point lead for Southern. Back down the floor, driving hard as Cunningham. With that Christian, he gets on the head. That foul called on. That foul is. Respect for the kid, 21. Don't have that. There's a timeout on the court. 15-12 score. Grambling up. We'll break and come back. 11 minutes, 31 seconds to play. First half. Grambling 15, Southern 12. The SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Pepin Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip, Daiquiri, and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
Hello, this is Alonzo Audi Jr., the president of the SWAC Alumni Association. The SWAC Alumni Association is an organization founded on December 10, 1999, at the Sheraton Hotel in Birmingham, Alabama. Its mission is to serve as a rallying ground for individuals who have made the Southwestern Athletic Conference the illustrious conference that it is today. Its membership is open to former student athletes who played in the conference in any sport, as well as to coaches, athletic administrators, staff members, game officials, and fans. Annually, the association holds a Legends Awards and roast banquet or luncheon where it honors individuals with Lifetime Achievement Awards, a Chuck Prophet Wagon Master Award, and occasionally a Distinguished Service Award. Proceeds from that event help to finance degree completion scholarships for student athletes who have exhausted their playing eligibility at SWAC universities, but who may still need an extra semester or two to complete their college studies. For more information on the SWAC Alumni Association or to get information on becoming a member, you can send correspondence to SWAC Alumni Association, 875 Miller Creek Lane, Newport News, Virginia, 23602. The email address is SWAC Alumni Association at yahoo.com.
And Christian toes the line for Grambling. First free throw here. Grambling up by 4, 16-12. One more shot for Christian. It's up. And it's no good this time. Got the rim. Couldn't drop through the cylinder. It's Southern the basketball. Brooks up the floor. Contact. Brooks stumbled. Brooks called the play. Wants to run. Swings it right side of the floor. On the floor for Grambling now. But there's Southern is to rate. Brooks deep left wing. 6 seconds to shoot. Grambling hard defense. Right side. Jump shot by Rollins. And Grambling with the ball down the floor. Christian with the layup. Good, and he was fouled. This is the first 2 points in the ball game.
Well, that was outstanding play there.
He got to close that ball up. Got it to go in and he drove in the paint. A 6-point lead by Grambling, 18-12. 10:57 to play. And Josh, this is a physical ball game here too.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be Christian back to the foul line where he's made 3 or 4. Made 1 or 2 on his last trip there. He has 5 points in the ball game. Shooter point number 6. Takes his time. Eyes the basket. Sends it up. Spins out. And the Southern with the rebound. Brooks comes up the floor. Brooks coming up against Johnson. Brooks down inside. Williams shots up. No. Rebound puts back up inside. No good by Parker, but Parker was fouled. You get to the foul line for free throws. The foul was called on Darian McGee. McGee was picking his first personal foul. Bella with 2 shots coming up here. His team is down by 6 points, 18-12, with 10:41 to play. First half. He throws up, no good by Staley. And he gets another one. Again, that foul was called on McGee. Staley back for a second shot. He throws up. 1 of 2. That one was good. He had 6 points in the ball game. 5-point lead for Grambling with the ball. 18-13, 10:36 to play. Across the timeline, right side is Cunningham. Cunningham, thought about the shot. He moves inside and lays it up. No. Southern with the rebound. Up the floor, Terray. Williams inside with the layup. Williams has 6 points in the ball game. And there's a 3-point contest. Grambling with the ball and the lead. Cunningham kicks it out left side to Christian. Christian on the baseline. Powder shot up, blocked from behind by Rollins. I think Rollins going to be charged with the foul. Or will he be charged with the foul? Yeah. Rollins first personal foul. There's 15 fouls on Southern. 16 fouls on Grambling. 18-15 scored, 10:05 to play. And Southern will be on defense. Grambling at the foul line. This is Christian at the foul line. Christian getting to the rack quite a bit, Josh.
Yes, he is.
There's 2 free throws here. Here's the first one is up. Can't get 7 to go. And Moden will check in, and Chris Moss will check back in for Grambling. Chris Moss has a hot hand. He has 7 points in the ball game on 3 field goals, 2 2-point field goals, and a 3-point bucket.
Yeah, Moss having a good game, huh?
Shooting the ball, attacking the basket, 2 free throws up. Countdown for Christian. And Southern with the ball, Grambling pressing. And here's Brooks up the floor against Moden. To the far side, the press zone. Jump pass right side, Williams. And Williams stepped back and stepped out of bounds on the near side, in the right corner. So they're going to press. Chris Moss throws it into Moden. Moden going to walk the ball up towards the press. Bounce right side to him. Moss going to throw it away. Southern with the steal, trying to get inside is Rollins. And that ball is knocked out of bounds by Grambling. And Southern gets the basketball back baseline left side. 9:44 to play in the first half. 19 for Grambling, 15 for Southern. And Andre Allen will check in for Southern. Southern to inbound, baseline left out of the box. Outside Rollins. Rollins stabbing. Rollins brings the right side to the point guard, Brooks. Brooks behind a screen to the switch. Across the floor, Williams trying to get inside. And going to throw that ball away. Curry will throw that one out of bounds. A 4-point ball game. Southern up 19-15. 9:26 to play in the first half. Is Moden. Moden coming up the floor against Terry. Moden gets it back away from Randolph. Moden coming across the timeline. Through into his right, picked up by Terry. Left side of the floor, Grambling, Marford. Marford pump face Marford, puts it up, no good. Gets it on rebound back. And going to give it to Prince Moss inside. He won't. Took too many steps on that one.
Yep.
Both these teams are kind of attacking the basket. They think they can go inside on one another.
Yes, they do. That's because they know each other so well.
And here's Southern up the floor from left to right. Gremlin showed the press, but they're going to take it off. Here's Johnson. Johnson had it knocked away. Johnson gets it back. Stops. Goes to the left baseline. Gets it back outside to Brooks. With a high screen and a roll to the basket by Allen. Terry stops on the baseline, puts it up over the rim. Put back up there, won't go though for a 7. And here's Moe down the floor for Grambling. Grambling up 19-15, 8:25 to play. A straightaway 3 won't go either by Grambling. And the loose ball picked up by Southern. Christian couldn't get that one to go. He's the front court, Johnson. Johnson bobs the ball. These teams are playing really fast here. Here's Terray. Pull up, jumps at the foul line by Johnson. No good. Ball is spiked out of the air by Prince Moss. 19-15 score, 7 minutes and 57 seconds to play in the first half. Christian, left side Moden sends it out top to Randolph, down to Christian. Christian turns. Lost it on his way up, but he got to push the shot toward the basket anyway and couldn't get it to go. And Southern brings the rebound down the floor off the hands of Andre Allen and out of bounds. When we come back, it'll be Grambling's basketball up by 4, 19-15. Grambling leading. Fast-paced basketball game. And we'll step aside, come back. You're listening to SWAC Basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is an independent network that is dedicated to local community programming featuring sports, the gospel, community news, and much, much more. It is our endeavor to keep the community informed, enlightened, encouraged, and entertained. Our continued existence is solely predicated on those who donate toward our cause. The opportunity to give is a very simple process. You can visit our Open Mic Broadcast Network site at obnradio.com, click on the PayPal button, and become a supporter today. For those of you who would prefer to send in a donation, make all checks payable to Open Mic Broadcast Network, OPEN, capital MIC, Broadcast Network. P.O. Box 891, Prairie View, Texas, 77446. Thank you for your support. Thank you for spreading the word of the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics since 2002.
And welcome back. 7 minutes and 36 seconds to play. First half action. Grambling leading 19-15 over the Southern Jags. Both teams are turning the ball over. Grambling with 8 turnovers, Southern with 5 turnovers in the contest. Fast break points. Southern with 6, Grambling with 3. Again, a 4-point contest, 19-15. And 4 steals for Southern, 1 steal for Grambling. Fast break points again, 6 for Southern, 3 for the Tigers of Grambling, who lead the ball game by a score of 19-15 with 7:36 to play. Been a tight ball game all the way so far. Largest lead. Nine rebounds for Southern, 5 rebounds Grambling. Grambling came down the basketball with the length of the floor to come. They're traveling from our right to our left. Ball is softer and bounded to Moden. Moden coming up. Moden across the timeline. He's left on guard and keeping Johnson off him. Here's Moden on the left wing. Moden went in the pass out top. Out top to Mumford. Inside. The plane stolen by Southern. Southern back out there. Here's Brooks contact. No foul. Out of contact in the guard play. And here's a jump shot. Up and good. Henderson with that jump shot outside. (19-17) score. Grambling by 2 with the ball. Moden on the left wing. Moden turns, squares. Moves across the floor. Prince Moss down inside, trying to go to McGee. Ball is out of bounds. Thrown out of bounds by Grambling. And Grambling will get the silver in the ball game. Grambling going to get Taria Cunningham in for some guard play here. 19-17, 2-point ball game, 6:44 to play. Here's Johnson at the floor for Southern. Johnson, the bag moved into the front court. On the left wing, stops, sends it outside to Brooks. Brooks spins. Brooks quick pass right side of the floor to Williams. Williams back outside, back to Williams. Williams looking to the right side, come to Moden. Down inside, squaring, turning. And here's the follow-away jump shot, no good. For the cap. Put back up and in by Henderson. Score for Henderson. Henderson with the bucket. And we have a 19 tie. Contact. Moden tried to get by. Johnson dropped him inadvertently, anticipated his move, and charged with the foul with Johnson for Southern. Yes, 2. 16 fouls apiece on both teams. Tight ball game. And tied up here at 19-19, 6:06 to play. In the final ball game of the night. Into Moden. Moden hands it back to Grambling and Cunningham. Cunningham bounce pass inside with the left hand, but it didn't come up high enough on a bounce pass, and it went out of bounds, turnover on Grambling, and you can see Prince Moss and throw the ball up. You want to score above the rim, Josh, and get the ball.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's what you want.
Here's Southern back up the floor. Brooks with it. Brooks picked up by Cunningham on the outside. Brooks almost threw it away. And the slipper spot on the floor apparently Southern slipped and lost the ball. 2 passes in the paint. Edwards up, no. Ball stepped outside. Picked up by Southern. On that back tap. Back into the front court. Southern. Rollins leaves it to Johnson. Johnson. Guarded by Cunningham. Johnson tried to get inside. Kick out right side. Now they're going to find Rollins for the 3-point jumper. It is good. They knew just what they wanted to get. Coach Woods called it all the way from the bench. And a 3-point lead for Southern, 22-19. And Grambling's going to ask for a timeout. Josh Lee, he seemed to Switching leads going back and
Yes,
forth.
indeed. I'm talking about each time down, boy, the lead could change.
Here's a timeout on the court. Not sure if it's a long timeout or a short timeout. Appearing to be a short
Looks like
timeout.
going to be a short timeout.
Yeah, both teams are standing. They're not going to the corners and sit down and have a long discussion. Grambling, Josh, want to kind of stop this run by Southern also.
Right.
The Grambling ball, they want to get 2 points here to stop this run by Southern.
Exactly. That's what they want, 2 points.
5 minutes, 4 seconds to play. Media timeout not far away. Grambling to inbound. Front court near side. Prince Moss from around the basketball right at the hash mark close to Southern bench. Asking, got 3 coaches up. And Coach Fisher asked 2 of them to sit down. So they want only 1 roaming the sideline. Back into the front court. Thomas Cunningham for Grambling. Prince Moss for Grambling. That side of the floor, air was. And that our high Christian trying to get inside. He puts it up, and it's good, and he was fouled. Wow. Johnson with the foul. Christian with the bucket. Going to the foul line for the N1 for Christian. Hope they call on Brooks instead of Johnson. Christian. They try to complete the 3-point play. Couple of bounces, a couple of hard bounces, sends it up. Won't stay down. Could not get that one to go. 22-21 score. Southern leading with the basketball. 4:44 to play. Williams with it in the corner. Williams dribbles out of the corner. And down high. Moden. Short pass for Rollins. Back in the corner. Driving hard. He's a long-range jumper. No good this time by the Jags. Henderson. Back down the floor, Cunningham in the corner. 3-point jumper, good by Moss. Moss has 2 threes in the ballgame. Moss has 4 field goals. He has 10 points on the night. And Southern up by 2, 24-22 with 4:03 to play. In the first half, Moden, right about Cunningham, stands on the left side of Rollins. Turns, fires it up, left it short. Rebound, put back up inside, score for Henderson. Henderson was fouled. Should be a time ball game here, I believe. And there's a media timeout. 24, now they put the 2 up there. 24-24 score, 3:53 to play. The last media timeout of the half, and we'll step aside and we'll come back. You're listening to SWAC Basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
It's the Open Mic Network line. Dial 720-721-1558. Need a word of encouragement. Dial 720-721-1558. The Open Mic Network line features weekly prayer, verse of the week, and local ministries at your fingertips. Everything you need on demand. Dial 720-721-1558. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No internet, no problem. No Wi-Fi, no problem. No app, no problem. All you need to do is dial 720-721-1558. Listen now.
Three minutes, 53 seconds to play in the first half. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the first half. We're tied up here at 24 pieces. We've lost count for the number of ties we've had in the ball game. These teams are going at it. They're trying to move on to the next round and play tomorrow. 4 days of SWAC basketball action. In the earlier ball games, which was a really good ball game as well, Southern, that Grambling ended up winning that one against Alabama A&M. Exciting basketball game. A&M came in with 7 players, played really led the ball game most of the way, but Grambling turned it on and up in the fourth quarter to get a win. We have one free throw coming up for Southern. Southern and Grambling tied up 24-24. Henderson stepping to the strike as he wiped both of his feet. Twenty-four score. Henderson gets it. Trying to complete the three-point play is Henderson. Here's a free throw. And the three-point play is completed. Got a lot of rim on that, but completed just the same. Henderson has 5 points in the ball game. And Southern is in that 2-2-1 press. So they have been using 2-2-1, a little stagger on the backside. Birmingham walking the ball across the timeline, throws it across the floor, picked off by Southern, trying to get inside to the basket, had it knocked away from behind. That time Rollins drove hard in there. The ball was batted from behind out of bounds. Southern to inbound baseline left side of the board. Rollins gets it. Rollins outside. Here's Henderson trying to get inside. He stops to Johnson. Johnson with 3:31 to play. 25-24 scores Southern by 1. Johnson puts the ball right side of the floor to Rollins. Rollins looking down inside, can't go. Ball is knocked away. Grambling with the steal. On the steal was Randolph. Grambling trying to go it by 1 or 2 in the front court. Here's Moden. Coach Shannon Woods wants the defensive play set of 2. Here's Christian. Christian leans in. Got him in there. 2 of the way with nowhere to go. Back down the floor. Euro Sealy. Shots up. No. And a foul is called. Foul is called on Koff. Graham Koff with the foul. His first personal foul. He's checked in. And Root, just that Euro step is kind of something.
Yes, it is.
Euro looked like he was doing a power up.
Right.
And players went jumping and got that shot off. Couldn't get the shot to go. And Parker will get there, get him a couple of free throws here. So Southern. This one is up. That's it, Parker. It is Kilo Sealy, the free throw. Up. He has 7 points in the ball game, shooting for his 8th point. He knocked it down. And it's on his way. It's good. 27-24. Southern leading by 3 with 2:50 to play in the first half. Moden tosses it back across the floor. Moden. Here's Randolph. Moden. Moden gets the return pass. Moden trying to set the offensive Grambling. Southern right now seems to be in a zone defense. Here's the jump shot by Moden. Spins out on a three-pointer attempt. No good. Southern rebound down the floor. Staley stops outside behind a screen by Henderson. Fires it for 3. McGill comes off long. Rebound by Grambling. On the board is Graham Cobb. Down the floor, Christian. Make that Cunningham. Cunningham drove in with a nice shot. And checking up, a couple of players checking up on the floor for Grambling. One is lying on his back underneath the support. Saw him hold his knee up for a moment there. He's still looking at his knee. Very conscious. Maybe some pain there. A little bit slow to get up. Okay. That's a good sign. But Wood's going to get him off the floor. Good sign. Solid shaking up some pain. Seven, 26. Southern up by 1 here. Neither team can really pull off and keep a lead on the other one. Both teams are pressing, put some pressure in the backcourt. Here's Brooks, the point guard for Southern. Give this to Johnson. Jump pass back across to Brooks. As he crosses the timeline with the dribble back to Johnson on the right side of the floor. Grambling and White with their shifting defense from side to side. Here's Rollins outside. Johnson. Right side, Brooks. Brooks squares behind the screen outside. Bounce pass left side of the floor. Trying to get inside is Johnson. This is to Rollins, but it's going to be stolen. These short passes getting deflected here by both teams. Here's front court Cunningham outside Christian. He fakes, gets inside, knocked away. It goes back to Randolph. Randolph at Grambling gets it. He gets it back inside does Randolph. And an offensive foul call on Randolph. That's when he lowered their shoulder, Josh.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder. He moved him out the way then. Yeah.
Second foul. I tell you what, no acting on that, Josh.
No. He ruled him up out of there then.
27, 26. Southern leading with a minute 33 to play in the first half. Across the timeline from left to right. Here's Rollins front court for Southern. Throws it long pass in the deep left corner. And
left out of bounds.
Yes, sir. The ball went straight across and it's going to go out of bounds. On Southern. And Grambling will get the basketball down by 1 with a minute 24 to play in the first half. Cunningham gives it back to Edwards. Edwards, Moe in the point guard, coming across the stripe. Southern. It's like a matchup zone. Outside Moe, left side Cunningham, kicks to the right side of the floor. Christian in the right corner, trying to get inside of Edwards. He puts it up, no. And the rebound inside, though. And the shot that time by Paul. Sam Nevin down. You're Grambling a 1-point lead, 28-27. Philly sends it across the floor to Johnson, the point guard for Southern. Johnson brings the right side of the floor. One fake Rollins, moves towards the baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Williams. Throws it back in. Here's a jump shot. No foul is called. They'll get Southern to the foul line to shoot free throws. That foul was called on Terrell Cunningham. He has his first personal foul, and that'll get 2 shots at the foul line for Southern. 2 shots anyway. It's a 10th one, but 2 shots because of his shooting when he was fouled on the arm. Here's the first shot for Johnson. Too strong. Bounces out, and he gets one more. Kicking in for Southern is Kurt Parker. Free throws up. This time it's good. .28 score, 28 seconds to play in the first half. Near side Edwards for Grambling. Outside Cunningham for Grambling. Cunningham palms that basketball. Puts it on the floor to the left hand, walking with the dribble. Nice toss back right side, moving down the right corner. Christian with a 3-point shot, no good. 6 seconds to play in the first half. At 28 score. Here's Rollins. It's still out of his hands. That's going to end the first half of play to the score. 28. And we'll step aside. We'll come back. But first, Josh, your thoughts on the first half of play here?
Just like the start of the game, boy, we right back at tied. And that cause both teams are playing so hard, and both teams want to win.
We'll break. We come back. 28 Southern, 28 Grambling. Halftime score. You're listening to SWAC Basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And welcome back. Just a minute or so away from second half action. Right now, we're all tied up. 28. The individual score is 6 points for Terrell Williams, 5 points for Henderson, 3 for Rollins. A total of 8 points for Sealy, 8 points in the bargain. A total again of 28 points for Southern also 20 for Grambling, 2 for Mumford, 2 for Cobbs, 3 for Moden, 3 points for, 2 points for Cunningham. Also 10 points for Christian, 2 for Randolph, and 10 for Prince Moss for a total of 28 points. In their first meeting in this ball game, back on the season, they played twice before, as you know. Southern won it by a score of 61 to 55. In the second meeting, it was 72-69, and Grambling won that one. Josh, it seems we're headed for another tight ball game like the other two with those great finishes. And the close ball game throughout right now. They're all tied up. Back over again.
Oh, yeah. It coming down to the wire, huh? These teams, they love beating up on each other. So it may come down to who got the ball the last.
What's going to make the difference? To get to the next round.
Moss got to keep doing what he's doing for Grambling, and Henderson got to keep doing what he's doing for Southern. And if one of them have a real good game, that could be the difference.
Grambling will get the basketball to open up the second half of play. Here's Prince Moss, deep left wing. Here's out top to Moden. Moden, short pass to Christian. Left side, Mumford. 19 to shoot. Wants to roll the ball inside, can't go to Christian. Who posts on the block, now he gets it. Jump pass going through it right to the Southern. Turnover on Grambling to the front court. Sealy forward side to the point guard. Is Brooks on the left wing. Brooks is it out high. Brooks to Sealy. Squares right wing. Looking down inside. Parker bags in. Came out hook and had it blocked. And a foul call on Terrion Randolph. Better get Parker to the foul line. Shoot a couple of free throws. Stepping to the foul line, 2 shots coming up for Parker. This one is on his way. Spins out. Won't stay down for Parker. He gets another one. Grambling going to get a sub. Randolph out. And checking in is Cobbs. Free throw. Parker. Good. Southern pressing full court. Moden across the timeline. Gets return pass from Mumford. Moden picked up by Williams. Type of circle. Left side to Mumford. Behind the screen by Moss. Right to Christian. Short pass Cobbs. 7 to shoot. Trying to get inside. Mumford stolen by Southern. And a slip. And Grambling going to get it back. Prince Moss down the lane for the layup. It's good. Prince Moss with the bucket. He has 12. We're seeing a couple of slips out here. Yeah. One down in the left half of the court. And the officials saw that because he couldn't stop the play. But he's going to come and make sure they get there off the floor. You don't want anybody to get hurt.
No, you don't want nobody slipping and hurting themselves.
Grambling up by 1, 30-29. 8:45 to play. Just getting the second half underway. And Grambling with some token pressure. Playing man-to-man defense right now. The left side of the floor. Brooks gets it back. Sealy drags away. Pointing to Prince Moss. 7 seconds to shoot the ball as well by the timeline. 3 to shoot. In the right corner. Double pump. And a wild shot up. No good. Shot clock was going down. Sealy had to get that one up in a hurry. Didn't come close to making that shot. Good defense by Grambling on that series.
Yeah, that was a bad possession by Southern.
And Grambling up by 1, 30-29, minute, 11 seconds to play in the second half. Across the floor. Prince Moss front court. Another slip on the floor. Christian looking inside, outside mode. Bowden pounds it on the floor, right side, another slip. Looking down inside, spinning, ball is knocked away, but Grambling going to keep it. And a foul is called on Philly, I believe. First personal ball kind of on the floor. First personal foul, first team foul, so Grambling will inbound the basketball in the front court. God and Montfort will inbounds. There's a slap, looking for a scramble. Bounce pass into Moden. Moden pointing to the floor, get the screen outside by Clark. Then Moden inside now with the follow-away short foul call. You guys like to attack the basket, Josh?
Yes, they do.
Foul call on Williams. First personal foul, second team foul. They get moved to the foul line to shoot free throws for the Grambling State Tigers. 30-29 score, Grambling up, trying to go up by 2, up by 1 right now. Moden will get another shot at the strike. Nice ball, takes his time, sends it up, good. Moden with the free throw. He has 4 points in the ball game. A 3-point bucket and that free throw. Grambling up by 2, 31-29, 17-25 to play. Parker had it deflected. Out of bounds. Got a tire there by Rahan Cobbs. Deflected out of bounds. Southern will get the basketball just in front of Coach Sean Wood. And then outside to Williams. Pump, jump outside. Williams at the foul line. Free throw shot good. Williams with that shot. Shot the ball with confidence. Back on the floor. Still doesn't for Southern Christian. Lays going up and in. Christian with the bucket. He has 12 points in the ball game. 33 Grambling, 31 Southern, 16:32 to play. Media timeout coming up at or inside the 16-minute mark. Brooks on the right wing. Brooks on the outside to Terrell Williams, who's stabbing and faking. Brings it to Johnson. Johnson drops it on to Parker. Parker bags in, draws a double team, sends it outside. Johnson puts 15 for a shot, and he's fouled. Should be 2 shots coming up. 16:34. Did the clock move? 33-31 score. Southern to the foul line. He'll be shooting a couple of free throws. Johnson, the guard, for Southern will shoot free throws here. The 16:34 mark. 33 Grambling, 31 for Southern. Going to give them again, Josh. They saw that slip too.
Yeah. And
they went right to the spot where it was. I don't see any reservation out there. Didn't see players fall in that spot. What did you see?
So it looked like something right there, kind of in the middle of the throw.
Okay. Trying to keep it safe here. Couple of dribbles. First shot is up. Rims out. Won't stay down for Johnson. Johnson gets another shot. Lewis Johnson. Gets back to the strike. Johnson is a 6'3" sophomore from Houston, Texas. Takes his time. And here's a shot. It's no good. Rebound by Grambling. Christian on the board. Christian picked it by Williams. Christian brings it to Moden. Moden across the stripe. Rolls the left side of the floor. Is Moss. Moss with the layup. Scoop shot, no. And Christian picked it back up. He's going to take a spill. 16-21. Here's a game, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Brooks with the foul. He has 3 fouls on him. Christian will shoot 2 free throws. Trying to put his team up by 4. Up by 2 now with 16:21 to play. Free throws up. That first one by Christian is good. And Christian gets another toss. First free throw attempt for him in the second half. Shot quite a few free throws in the first half. Free throws up. Good. Later in the first half, making them now to the 4-point lead for Grambling. 35-31, 16:21 to play in the second half. Here's Southern up the floor. Here's Brooks across the timeline behind a screen by Williams. Stays way outside of the timeline. Turning. Moving. Behind a screen. Brooks with the floater. Over the front half for 2. Brooks with their floater. To drop in. Gets his first field goal in the ball game. Right back down the floor. A whistle and stops the play. Henderson is a foul for Southern. He has 2. We'll step aside. We'll come back to listening to SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We have a 2-point contest here. Grambling 35, Southern 33.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is an independent network that is dedicated to local community programming featuring sports, the gospel, community news, and much, much more. It is our endeavor to keep the community informed, enlightened, encouraged, and entertained. Our continued existence is solely predicated on those who donate toward our cause. The opportunity to give is a very simple process. You can visit our Open Mic Broadcast Network site at obnradio.com, click on the PayPal button, and become a supporter today. For those of you who would prefer to send in a donation, make all checks payable to Open Mic Broadcast Network, OPEN, capital MIC, Broadcast Network. P.O. Box 891, Prairie View, Texas, 77446. Thank you for your support. Thank you for spreading the word of the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics since 2002.
$15 minutes, 56 seconds to play. 35-33 score. Right now, Grambling leading by 2 and going to the foul line to shoot free throws. The game would decide who would move on to take on Prairie View in the next round. Free throws up, no good. Jackson State and Texas Southern will play tomorrow. Looking forward to a couple of more good ball games.
Yes, indeed.
Tournament time. Oh, yeah. Christian. First shot wouldn't go. Second shot is up. It won't go. Christian couldn't get the free throws. Made free throws well in the first half and 2 earlier in this half. Couldn't get either of those to go. 2-point ball game. Henderson got it by, and the ball is out of bounds. Henderson was got that time by Prince Moss, and Henderson got let that ball get away from him and out of bounds. So Southern would get back on defense. And Grambling would get the ball, move this ball up the floor from left to right. Here's Mogan going to walk this ball across the timeline with the high dribble. Southern back in his own defense now. Left side Christian trying to get around Williams. Throws across the floor. Right corner, Mumford. Spinning, Moden. Brings back outside to Mumford. He fires it for 3 short. And Henderson would track down that rebound for Southern. Across the floor with Johnson. Johnson front court. in the right deep corner, gets back outside to Williams. Looking to Sealy, won't go to Sealy instead. Goes to Brooks. Brooks spins. Picked up on the outside. Mumford throws it down inside. And a lay-in finger roll by Henderson. Henderson with that finger roll. Henderson's thin, Josh, but he got to move it on the basket. Oh, yeah. We got a tie ball game at 35 apiece. Moden brings the right side. Moden. Puts it back outside on the dribble. Moden. Comes right side. Cobbs got a screen, but he moved away from it. And here's the right corner for Cobbs. Lost it away. And the Southern with the basketball. They had run out of the floor for a side from right to left. Outside Henderson. Henderson to Williams. Brooks. Brooks holds it. Brooks dumps it down on left lane. Here's Henderson backing in. Henderson backing in. Up and under with a left-hand shot. Henderson got this food.
It's tough, man.
Around that basket.
Yes, he is.
And then Southern up by 2. 35-37. 14 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Here's Christian with a deep three-point shot. Won't go. Henderson on the board for Southern. Trying to get inside. Left corner, Williams. Williams drives in the paint. Williams outside. Inside Johnson for the lift, and he was fouled. Lewis Johnson had 5 points in the ballgame, going to the foul line for the and 1, and Southern up by 4, 13 minutes and 49 seconds to play. Johnson will get to the foul line to shoot 1 free throw. The back by Henderson, grad student from Dallas, Texas. Here's the free throw. It's up. 3-point play not completed. Grambling with the rebound. Christian on the board for the Tigers. Back of the floor, Moden. Moden moving to the right side of the floor. Leaves the ball on the outside to Cunningham. Cunningham to Moden to Cunningham. Cunningham left side to Christian. Back to Cunningham out top. 14 to shoot. Cunningham down the lane. Double pump. It is good. Cunningham has 4 points in the ball game. And Southern by 2 with the basketball, 39-37. Johnson with it. Drops to the left side, Henderson. Henderson squares. Henderson trying to get inside. Stumbles and falls. And also, Grambling was a player down 2. And the player shaking up on the floor. And Josh, that looked kind of tough to the official because they stopped it. Right. They stopped the play. Yeah. And I think that time Randolph actually bumped his head on the floor. He was holding his head.
He did bump his head on the floor.
The official wanted to make sure they stopped that.
Right. Want to make sure he was all right.
Yeah. Get that preservation off the floor. Southern had made that. Grambling had rebounded the basketball, so they stopped that play. We have a 2-point ball game here with 13:07 to play. Southern Jags beating the Grambling Tigers by 2. A battle of Louisiana right here going on. Oh, yeah. Next round to take on Prairie View. And Cunningham for Grambling in the right corner. Jump shot, no good by Prince Moss. Rebound by Southern. Across the timeline, Williams. Williams on the dribble on the outside, spins, picked up outside by Cunningham. Goes to Johnson. Actually, Williams. Here's Johnson. Johnson on the left wing. Johnson sends it out high. Out high to Brooks. 12:34 to play. Brooks inside with the layup on the right side for 2. Brooks is going to come back down the floor limping. He has 4 points in the ball game. Southern by 4, 41-37, 12-19 to play. Grambling outside Cunningham. Cunningham right side Moden. Moden back to Cunningham. Cunningham moves in, splits the defense, shot is up, no good. Rebound comes off, gets the floor by Grambling with it. Christian with a 3-point attempt. And he hits it for 3. Christian with that 3-point bucket. He has 17 points in the game. And we have a 1-point contest, 41-40, 11:56 to play. Media timeout, next dead ball. Southern by 1 with the ball. Out top is Brooks. Brooks, right side, Sealy. In the back out top, Brooks. Brooks gives it. He's the left corner. Shot us up, no good, over the rim. That one did not drop. Henderson couldn't make that one. And here's in the left corner, deep shot by Christian. It is good. Christian, the big three-point shot to give Grambling a 2-point lead. 43-41 with 11 minutes, 15 seconds to play. In the second half here, in this SWAC tournament in Birmingham, Alabama, Wato Arena. Johnson with the basketball for the Southern Jags. Johnson goes the basketball for side of the floor, trying to get inside. Here's Williams to follow his shot. He's foul call on Christian. And Christian will pick up his second foul, and probably we'll get a media timeout right here. 10 minutes and 58 seconds to play in the second half. Grambling by 2 over Southern, 43-41. This is SWAC basketball on G-Wood Live, on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is an independent network that is dedicated to local community programming featuring sports, the gospel, community news, and much, much more. It is our endeavor to keep the community informed, enlightened, encouraged, and entertained. Our continued existence is solely predicated on those who donate toward our cause. The opportunity to give is a very simple process. You can visit our Open Mic Broadcast Network site at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button and become a supporter today. For those of you who would prefer to send in a donation, make all checks payable to Open Mic Broadcast Network, OPEN, capital MIC, Broadcast Network, P.O. Box 891, Prairie View, Texas, 77446. Thank you for your support. Thank you for spreading the word of the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics since 2002.
58 seconds left to play. It's the basketball game. 43-41. Grambling, leading, sleeping, changing back and forth. Both teams are really battling at it. Cameron Christian was a big point here in the second half. He scored 10 points in the second half. In the first less than 10 minutes, he put up 10. Giving Southern a spark was Henderson, and also Brandon Brooks with some big shot. We got a tight ball game. It was tied up at the half. Of course, it started 0-0. After the half, kind of like it started back over because it was all tied up there at 28-28. And the winner of between the Southern Jags and the Grambling Tigers move on to take on the Panthers of Jersey, the number 1 team in the tournament. And they're good. Known for their defense. Boy, the SWAC moves on, the offense as well. Texas Southern will take on Jackson State tomorrow in action. And Southern to the foul line. Williams will shoot free throws, and he's hacked on the arm. Williams has hit 2 of 4 free throws for Southern. 10-58 left to play. The players are on the court. At the power line, a couple of officials over talking to both of the coaches. 2 shots coming up for Williams. Can lead the strike with a tie ball game. He's the first of 2. And it's up. That one was perfect. Gets another one. Takes his time. Time's up. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Grambling. Cunningham is working his ball up the floor from left to right, coming through the logo. Left-hand high dribble, right side Christian, back out to Cunningham. He'll change spots with Moden, takes the point. Moden looking down inside, can't go. Christian with it. Here's Moden. Stops, pulls up the foul line for two. Nice pull-up that time by Michael Moden. Moden to the bucket. He had 6 points in the ball game, and it's a 3-point lead for Grambling. 45, 42, 10, 19 to play. Here's Southern down the floor. Still looking in the paint. Can't go. Sends it out top. Out top. Makes set Brooks. And Southern going to throw the ball away. Marlin Williams in the corner kind of threw the ball behind him, and it sailed right out of bounds. 45, Grambling, 42, Southern. Moden moves to the front court to Cunningham. Cunningham is for the zone defense. Cunningham leaves it on the outside to Moden. Moden on the left wing. Moden to Cunningham is open for three on the left wing. No good. Comes off long, and Southern with the rebound. Moden falls to the floor. A little shaken up, but he get back down. In the right corner, Williams jump pass outside. Trying to get inside. Brooks sees it right wing. And the ball's going to be caught out of mid-air by Grambling. There's Randolph back into the ball game with the good hustle. Here's Grambling right back down the floor, up by 3. 42, 45, 42, 9:24 to play. Out top, left wing, Cunningham throws it. Here's the 3-point jump shot. No good by Moden. Ball comes off. Southern with it. Terrell bump. No foul is called. A little more contact than we've been seeing.
Yeah, they letting them play in this game, huh?
Yeah, they are. No blood, no foul, huh, John?
No.
45, 42. Here's Southern. Rollins trying to get inside. Rollins lost it. Grambling with it. Cunningham on the fast break down the floor. Inside to Moden. Moden with the layup for 2. Moden with the breakfast. And there's a timeout start to Coach John Wood. And Grambling up by 5. 47, 42. 8:41 to play. The floor timeout. We step aside. We'll come back. It's SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
We'll draft. The Open Mic Broadcast Network serving student athletes from Little League, high school, and collegiate coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. From coast to coast. You can catch all student athletic actions right here at the Mic Broadcast Network. The station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Reach more potential customers through our sports radio package by dialing 832-213-8824.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Listen to the Mike Prince Show, weekdays on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Eight minutes, 41 seconds to play in the basketball game. Grambling leading Southern by 5 points, 47 to 42. 47-42 score. Grambling is up. Just how did they get up? How does Grambling get up on Southern by 5 points? What happened?
They've been playing better defense. They the reason why they went up, they stopped Southern from doing what they wanted to do. And they came down and got some good open looks. So it's all on the defensive end what caused this 5-point lead.
Now going to get the basketball. Opportunity to cut into the 5-point lead with 8:41 to play. They have the hit of the throw to come. Brooks and Johnson at the guard spot. Brooks sends across the floor to Johnson, right wing deep, watched by Cunningham. Outside Terrell Williams, who slipped a little bit there. Sully looking, picked up outside, trying to get on the inside, trying to get that pass around Prince Moss, could not send it back out of high though. And they're trying to get inside on a floater. It's Brooks. And got that ball shot off just in time. And going to be a foul here. Southern got that offensive board. Mo with the foul. Heard you say, ooh, you thought he walked?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mo with the foul. 19 fouls on Grambling, 14 fouls on Southern. 5-point lead for Grambling, 47-8 to 42, 8 minutes to play. Here's Southern. Jump pass right side for the Williams. Then in deep right corner. Back out top to Brooks. Want to shoot. Can't get the shot off. Yeah, she's talking about defense earlier.
Oh, yeah. Defense. Defense will win the game for you, huh?
Here's the 8-minute media timeout. Actually, it is 7 minutes and 47 seconds left. 8-minute media mark timeout at the 7:42 mark. Grambling up by 5, 47-42. We'll break, come back. You're listening to SWAC Basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Pepin Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip, Daiquiri, and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
Hello, this is Alonzo Hardy Jr., the president of the SWAC Alumni Association. SWAC Alumni Association is an organization founded on December 10, 1999, at the Sheraton Hotel in Birmingham, Alabama. Its mission is to serve as a rallying ground for individuals who have made the Southwestern Athletic Conference the illustrious conference that it is today. Its membership is open to former student athletes who played in the conference in any sport, as well as to coaches, athletic administrators, staff members, game officials, and fans. Annually, the association holds a Legends Award and roast banquet or luncheon where it honors individuals with Lifetime Achievement Awards, a Chuck Prophet Wagon Master Award, and occasionally a Distinguished Service Award. Proceeds from that event help to finance degree completion scholarships for student athletes who have exhausted their playing eligibility at SWAC universities, but who may still need an extra semester or two to complete their college studies. For more information on the SWAC Alumni Association or to get information on becoming a member, you can send correspondence to SWAC Alumni Association, 875 Miller Creek Lane, Newport News, Virginia, 23602. The email address is SWACalumniassociation@yahoo.com.
Grambling Prince Moss bringing down the basketball in the front court near side. Or back court near side, should I say. 7-4 to play. Southern with the steal, and is a dunk ball by Williams. Like that, it's a three-point ball game. 47-44. And Grambling back at the floor, front court. Cunningham won't go to Mumford. Cunningham instead coming right side to Christian. Christian fakes, move in. Ball is going to be stripped and stolen by Philly but Southern. To the front court, right side. Williams lost the shot, won't shoot. Finishing back on the floor, posting up down on the inside, gets the basketball. The other double team is Philly face left, comes right, spins, and here's inside. Henderson with the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound by Grambling. Down the floor, Cunningham. Shot is up. Randolph had it blocked from behind. Sealy outside Rollins with a pull-up jumper for three. It is good. That's it. Rollins has 6 points in the ball game. Came in early and popped the three back in the first half. He popped the three here. He tied the ball game at 47-47. And Grambling would ask for a timeout. That's right now. You look at it. Southern is hot on offense and hot on defense, as Grambling was earlier.
Sure is.
There's a timeout on the floor. I think it's a full timeout. They're going to see. They're trying to see. They're going to make it a short timeout.
No, it's short timeout.
Yeah. You keep it right here. More basketball action coming up tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. You catch all the games on the Open Mic Broadcast Network at 857-777-0000. Like basketball action, play-by-play. The team here will move on to take on Prairie View, the number 1 seed. Southern is the number 5 seed. Grambling, the number 4 seed in the tournament. One of these teams will move on to take on the number 1 seed. Randolph down the ball to Cunningham for Grambling. Christian back out top to Cunningham. Cunningham move to the left, gets in traffic, leads on the outside. Prince Moss. Moss scoop pass on the inside, and here's the layup for Randolph. Randolph has 4 points in the ball game. 6:18 to play. 49-47. Grambling leading. Left side of the floor, Rollins. Quick pass right side, Williams for Southern. Trying to get inside with the floater, and the shot is blocked out of bounds by Grambling Randolph. As Williams dove in on the right baseline. Just wiped that out of there. You have a 2-point ball game, 49 for Grambling, 47 for Southern. Southern with it on the basketball baseline right side after the block shot. Pushes the ball into the right corner, back out top. Rollins comes up with the jump shot off the front eye, no good. Moss going to how to collect that rebound for Grambling. Back into the front court comes Moten. Moten comes across the timeline, yo-yos the basketball to the left side of the floor. Left side of the floor through Cunningham. Cunningham keeps the dribble alive. Cunningham drags away from the defense. Brings back right side to Moten. Moten stops. Moten outside Cunningham. He fouls a 3-point shot. It is good. Cunningham has 3 free. Christian with 3 frees in the ball game. And back to a 5-point lead for Grambling. 5:25 to play. 52 Grambling, 47 Southern. Southern trying to get a good shot off here. Williams. Here's a straightaway 3. No good by Southern. That can looks to get that shot to drop. And the straightaway 3. Here's Grambling front court, 4:56 to play. Moten rolls it down on the inside. Christian shot is up. No good. Rebound by Williams. And it's a jump ball. Possession arrow. Southern Jag. Rebound the basketball on the baseline, I do believe. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to play. In the game here in Birmingham, Alabama. Southern will get the basketball. And they work it up from right to left. Gonna let it roll a little bit. Still rolling. He's still walking. 9 o'clock will start. As he picks the ball up, does Brooks across the floor. Rollins out top. Back across the floor. Waiting with the shot. Got it for 3. He's going to screen. Big shot that time for Wiggins.
Yes, it was. Big time shot.
2-point ball game. 52-54, 28 to play. Left side of the floor, Cunningham for Grambling. Kick out right side, Moon. Outside, Christian. He drives inside. And apparently there was a foul on that reaching. Foul is called on Cobbs. Cobbs has 2 fouls on him for Grambling. Southern on defense. Grambling will get the basketball base down on the outside of the backboard up by 2 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the ball game. Right side, Christian. That's the ball. Wanted to shoot it, Josh, and Hilda came back down with it. He's a shooter. Why didn't he go on with it? Defense got the surprise one too quick.
Yeah, defense got the defense in the block. That's why he come back down with it.
And Southern with the ball down by 2. 52-50, 4:11 to play. Here's Brooks behind the screen outside. Henderson back on the floor. Henderson gets the basketball. Going against Randolph with a shot up and he's fouled. The foul's called on Prince, though. Prince Moss with the foul. They get Henderson to the foul line for a free throw. Big shot coming up for Henderson. Takes a deep breath. Get the 2-50. Free throws up. And it rolls in for Henderson. Got a lot of rim on that one.
Yep.
Gets it back. Steps up. Deep breath. Pounds the ball to the floor. Short. Rebound, Grambling. Christian on the board. Cunningham. 3:56 to play. 52, Grambling. 51, Southern. Here's Christian out top. Goes to Prince Moss. Left side, Mo. Mo looking inside. Then goes to the outside to Cunningham. Cunningham on the dribble. Cunningham sends it back and left side to Mo. Here's Prince Moss for 3. Rolls out on the blue switch underneath the basket to get the rebound. Back down the floor, Brooks. Left side, Sealy. Sealy out top. Out top, Mo. Mo's going to set the offense. On the left side, that's Brooks. Brooks on the right wing. Brooks stops. Outside, Williams. Top of the circle. Looking inside to Henderson. Can't go. 9 to shoot. Here's Rollins. He's bumped and the foul is called on Prince Moss. Moss with the foul. 3:11 to play. And here's the media timeout right here. It's the 3-minute, 11-second mark. It's a 1-point ball game. It's going all the way down just as been predicted. Last 2 seconds. We'll decide this regulation overtime. We'll see. 52, Grambling. 51, Southern. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to play. We'll step back and come back. This is SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is an independent network that is dedicated to local community programming featuring sports, the gospel, community news, and much, much more. It is our endeavor to keep the community informed, enlightened, encouraged, and entertained. Our continued existence is solely predicated on those who donate toward our cause. The opportunity to give is a very simple process. You can visit our Open Mic Broadcast Network site at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button and become a supporter today. For those of you who would prefer to send in a donation, make all checks payable to Open Mic Broadcast Network, OPEN, capital MIC, Broadcast Network, P.O. Box 891 Prairie View, Texas, 77446. Thank you for your support. Thank you for spreading the word of the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics since 2002.
3 minutes, 11 seconds left in this basketball game, at least in regulation. 52-51. Josh, you think a team that steps up the defense in the past 3 minutes, the next 3 minutes, 11 seconds will come over the W, move on? So then the foul line for free throws. Here's the free throw. Up. Good. That ball game. This is for the lead. For 7. Up. 1 point lead for 7. Frank Rollins their free throw. 8 both of them. He has 8 points in the game. Throws it across the floor. Grambling front court, Moden. Moden behind the screens. Moden looking outside. Gets it from Randolph. Right side, Cunningham. 8 seconds to shoot. Moden outside, post side, Christian. Deep 3-point shot by Christian. It's no good. Rebound comes off long. Spin move by Rollins. Sends it back outside. Here's coming across the timeline for Southern is Brooks. Southern left by 1, 53-52. Get across the floor, right side, Stevie. Down in the deep right corner, Williams. It was out a little bit, gives the ball up. Sends it back out high by the timeline. 5 to shoot. Jump shot by Brooks, no good. Rebound, Grambling. Christian grabbed that board, gets it across the floor. Across the floor, Moden. Moden out of top of Cunningham. Cunningham inside. And it rolls up the rim. Rebound comes off. Randolph with it. Randolph outside Christian. Deep 3-point shot. And it's good for Christian. 3-point bucket. He has 4 threes in the ball game, all in the second half. Does Christian. And a 2-point lead for Southern. 50 for Grambling, correction, I'm sorry. 55 Grambling, 53 Southern, a minute 39 to play. Southern with the basketball. Down inside. Shot is up by Henderson. It is good. Henderson laid that one up to tie the ball game. 55, a minute, 20 seconds to play. Outside Moden. Moden top of the circle. Moden to Christian. Christian. Moden. Right side Cunningham. Inside, kick out. Christian again. And he stepped on the sideline. And 4 of Southern coaches up. Josh, you missed a shot. That ball spun around, came out of there.
Sure did.
There's a timeout with 1 minute, 8 seconds to play in the ball game. 55, 58. Who would play Prairie Review tomorrow? It'll be a 4 timeout, so we'll step aside for the timeout and come back. This is SWAC basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
It's the Open Mic Tele-Network line. Dial 720-721-1558. Need a word of encouragement. Dial 720-721-1558. The Open Mic Tele-Network line features weekly prayer, verse of the week, and local ministries at your fingertips. Everything you need on demand. Dial 720-721-1558. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No internet, no problem. No Wi-Fi, no problem. No app, no problem. All you need to do is dial 720-721-1558. 5A. Listen now.
We're all tied up here in the SWAC tournament. Final ball game of the night. We're tied at 55-55. Southern and Grambling. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to play in the ball game. Southern will get the basketball in the backcourt, right on the corner, on the sideline. Grambling pressing full court. Here's Brooks. Brooks bent over the basketball, coming up the floor against Cunningham into the front court, wearing the white headband. Moves to the right side. Cunningham reaching at the basketball. Brings the left side of the floor. Seeley. Seeley guarded by Prince. Moss back out top. 15 seconds to shoot. Under a minute to play. Out top to Brooks. Brooks right back across the floor. Here's Rollins with the jump shot. No good. Rebound by Henderson. And Henderson is fouled. That time he had Randolph going under Henderson. Henderson is long, Josh.
Yes, he is.
Got that ball. He was trying to put it back up, but the guy was, as you said earlier, rooting him out from under there.
Yeah, he
got into the air.
Yeah.
To the foul line. For 2 free throws. Tie ball game. 55-55. Henderson takes a deep breath. Dribbles the basketball. Eyes the basket, ends it up, it crawls in the rim. Give Southern a 1-point lead over Grambling. 41.7 seconds to play. 3 dribbles, spins the ball backwards, comes up with the shot, and it's good. 2 for to the foul line for Henderson.
Pressure free throw, he knocked him down.
All the coaches are standing up 2 on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
They're applauding their team on. Southern wants some defense right here.
Yeah.
Grambling wants to get a good shot, and I tell you what, they got somebody who can shoot it too.
Oh, yeah.
Christian has 24 points on the night.
Oh, yeah.
Henderson has 18.
Yeah.
For Southern, they got that big offensive rebound. Yeah, well, yeah. And was fouled, made both free throws. The winner of this ball game, we would like to remind you, will play Prairie View tomorrow. Texas Southern and Jackson State will rock up tomorrow. Good basketball. That's on the men's side. We have 39.4 seconds left. Yeah. 57-55. Still not 2. And we had this thing, the seesaw all night long.
All night long, been seesaw. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, like I said earlier, it may just come down to the team that had the ball last.
One thing you have to appreciate about the ball game, when you say Southern, you say Grambling, you know what's going to take place in that. And the officials are well aware of that too.
Yeah.
And they're letting them play.
Oh, yeah, they're letting them play. They're getting their opportunity to make a play.
Prince Moss inbound the basketball in the front court, just by Grambling's bench. Throws it out by the timeline to Moden. Moden across the floor. Hands it to Prince Moss, the right side Christian. Christian posts a shot up, and a foul is called. So Christian go to the foul line to shoot a couple of free throws here. Southern has a player on the floor. There's Seeley with the foul, who was on the floor. And Kalo Seeley with the foul. They'll get Christian to the foul line for 2 free throws. He's a shooter, too, to see how can he handle the free throws here. Made a bunch of free throws tonight as well. Here's the first free throw. It's up. This is short. Henderson will check in the ball game. Rollins will check in the ball game. Parker will check out of the contest. And Johnson will check out for Southern. Checking out for Grambling is Mumford. They get the preparation off the floor underneath the basket. One more shot.
Yeah, trading defense for offense.
for Christian.
Yeah.
Couple of dribbles. Free throws up, no good.
Yes.
And Grambling with the rebound. Shot put back up, no good. And Southern with the basketball up the floor. Right there, to put that ball back up was Randolph. Josh couldn't get it, jump with the basket.
Wow. Somebody just fired up.
Prince has found out of the ball game. Good contest.
Moss.
I'm sorry. Prince Moss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just fired up.
Mm-hmm. Coach is going to say a few words to him. He's really upset about that. Turning in a really good basketball game. They led to the foul line with 23.7 seconds to play. Southern up by 2, 57-55. Shooting a 1 plus the bonus here. Pressure on the first one.
Oh, yeah.
You really want that first one if you're Southern.
Right.
If you're Grambling, you really want them to miss it.
Mm-hmm.
It's up and it's good. 23.7 seconds, Southern up. And Grambling doesn't necessarily need a three-point shot here, Josh.
No.
There's a make or miss here.
Yeah, they need a bucket.
Free throws up and it's good. Philly with 2 big free throws. We have Southern a 4-point lead going down the final seconds. Down the floor, Cunningham. He attacks the basket, puts it up, rolls off the rim, tap back up once, twice, no good by Grambling. Here's a power shot, put back up, and it's good by Randolph. Southern got 3 or 4 tips that time.
Yeah, they did.
Stay with it until they got it.
Yeah.
Point ball game back with
Grambling got it.
Grambling got it.
Yeah.
Several tips back to the left, put that ball back up. And Southern with a 2-point lead with 11.8 seconds to play in this ball game. And Cunningham, give him credit for driving that ball in there, knowing they didn't necessarily need a 3-point shot. They got a 3-point shot. About half the time ran off the clock. Now they got to play good defense. Probably with foul, Southern, though.
Right.
As quick as they possibly can.
Yeah.
You get Southern on the foul line. I'm sure with that scouting report, I don't know how much time we had to choose. Right. If you're going to foul, maybe the first one gets the basketball. If you're Southern, you're going to get that ball to your best free throw shooter.
That's right.
Coming out here. A 2-point contest, 59-57. First thing first, Southern got to get their basketball inbound first. We have a big wingspan on him, guarding him. Looks like Christian. Lobs it in. Right into Southern.
Wow.
Grambling puts it up. That's a good back Christian. Tied ball game.
Wow.
8 seconds to play. Here's Southern down the floor. Brooks with it. Right. Here's Franklin with the jump shot. Off the backboard, no good. Shot us up, and we have overtime here.
Wow. $59-59. This is what Texas Southern wanted.
Push him in.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, they'll be taking on Prairie View tomorrow, I believe, won't they?
Yeah. Prairie View. This is what Prairie View wanted right here.
A little extra overtime.
Oh, yeah. 5 legs tomorrow.
5 minutes to play. We'll break. We'll come back. Overtime. Got Southern had him.
Had him, boy. A ton of.
Get you every time.
Gets you every time.
59-59. Grambling did not quit.
No.
Knew exactly, played it perfectly. On the offensive end with 23 seconds. Got it on several tips. Crashing that board.
Yeah.
The break will come back. We'll come back now. Looks like we won't break then. We'll come back right now. They're skipping up and more basketball.
Yeah.
$59-59. Christian has 26 points. for Southern, 18 points for Henderson, the lead scores for their team. They keep the same basket. Southern going to their right. And Grambling to our left. They're facing their basket. Randolph and Henderson will jump in the circle. Ball tapped back, controlled by Southern. Grambling with the chatter here. Out top. In the right corner. Pump fix. Shot is up, no good by Seeley. The 3-point shot over the rim. Grambling right back down the floor. Trying to get inside for the layup. Won't go. There's a tip back up by Randolph for Grambling. So Grambling will score first, 61-59. Out top. Here's Brooks, stolen by Randolph down the floor. Stolen back by Southern Henderson. Up the floor, Williams pulls. He's going to throw it away. Wow. And Grambling will walk this ball back at the floor now to a Trotford Moden. 4 minutes to play in the overtime. 61-59. Here's Moden, top of the circle. Moden bags away. 11 to shoot. Does back toward the center. Pulls up for a straightaway 3, and it's good.
Wow.
Big shot that time by
Big shot.
and a 5-point lead for Grambling. 64-59. Throws across the floor. Looking inside to Henderson. Picked up by Randolph. Spins backing in on Randolph. The soft shot up. No good. Blocked out of there, and a foul is called. So Southern get to the foul line for 2 free throws, trying to shave 2 off this 5-point lead with 3:22 to play. And Williams to the foul line. As he tipped back up that missed shot, had it right there, couldn't get enough on it to pull it to roll in. And he's there now trying to shave 2 off the 5-point lead. First 3 throws up, and it's good. Cedar will check in the ball game, and Henderson will check out. One more shot for Williams. It's up. Good. 64-61, 3:22 to play. In the overtime here, Grambling leading Southern by 3. Moden behind the screen. Moden stops. Moden gets back toward the basket. Batters up. No good. Foul call. Stops the play. That foul was called on Rollins for Southern. Moden to the stripe. Three minutes, 4 seconds left to play in the ball game. Overtime. Here's Moden. Takes a deep breath. Free throws up. No problem. It's good. Gets one more. Smith live. Free throws up. Good. It's back to a 5-point lead for Grambling. Southern with the ball. Southern working up. Across the stripe. Brooks. Four side Williams. Picked up by Christian. Is it outside? Here's Seeley. Seeley short pass Rollins. Outside Brooks. Back to Rollins. In traffic. Right side of the floor. And here's a shot by Parker. Parker with the...
Everybody's falling now.
Bucket, and it's good. Red spot on the floor. Players just kind of tripped there. 3-point ball game again. 66 for Grambling and 63 for Southern with 2:41 to play. First meeting. There's a 6-point difference second leading, a 3 points difference. Both teams swap wins. Here's a Grambling front court. Moden bags away. Looks to Christian. Brings it right side. 3-point shot. No good by Mumford. Rebound by Southern. 66-63. Grambling leading. 2:13 to play. Southern with the basketball. Here's Sealy. Outside. Brooks with the shot. Won't go. Rebound Grambling. Randolph snatched that ball off the board, timing it to win. Yes, he did. Back to the front court. No. Grambling won a little time here, 17 seconds. Trying to get the play that they want to run exactly. The same player. Most players low, way below the foul line. Moden out top, 60 shoot, spins, and traffic, and his foul.
Wow.
The foul line. You're going to try to push it back to a 5-point lead. 3-point lead with 1:38 to play. Moden will shoot 2. Takes it. That's for a moment. Comes up with the shot. Free throws, no problem. Moden with the free throw. Moden gets another free throw. Moden has 11 points in the game. Takes it. Sets. Moden has 12 points in the game with both free throws. 68-63, 1:35 to play. Grambling leading Southern. Shooting with the ball for Southern. Outside Brooks, right side Williams, so looking inside, can't go to Henderson. In the left corner, shooting, trying to drive inside. He does. He lays it up, no good. And tipped back up though by Henderson for 2. Henderson with the putback. The 3-point ball game, 68-65. Moden walks the ball across the timeline. 1 minute and 4 seconds to play in the overtime. Grambling up by 3, 68-65. In traffic, here's Cunningham. Drives inside. Right corner. Mumford for 3. No. Rebound comes off long. Rollins down the floor. Sealy inside. He's fouled. He'll get to the rack. To the foul line to shoot a couple of free throws. As he drives inside to the rack. He was fouled. 43.4 seconds to play. Southern will shoot 2 free throws to try to cut it to a 1-point ball game. Needs both free throws to do that. Sailor will go to the foul line for a couple of free throws. Steps to the foul line, places his toe, right foot sliding in front of the left one. One bounce, free throws up. It is good. Waste no time getting that free throw up. No, he didn't. Gets it back. Toes the line again. Here's a deep breath. 2 dribbles this time. And the free throws up. It is good again. And a 1-point contest. 68-67. 40 seconds to play. Grambling with the basketball. Big possession here for Grambling on the offense and big for defense for Southern. Let's see. Big possession. Here's Christian. Deep shot Christian. It's an air ball thrown in.
Wow.
Grambling. It was an air ball. Grambling threw it right back inside. Randolph got it and laid it up. Back to a 3-point lead. 18 seconds. Timeout charge to Southern. Christian shot at Josh. We are short.
Yeah. They could have got it. Thought it was going out of bounds.
We were back in bounds right underneath the basket of Randolph. Laid it up and in.
Yeah.
16.8 to play. And Grambling up by 3. 70-67. 16 seconds. That's under 17 seconds to play. Good hustle. I'm not sure that was Cunningham or Mumford that threw that ball back and down. Boy had a good presence of mind to not give up on that.
Right,
Threw it
right.
Man, threw it to the in bounds, threw it to their own player.
To his own player, yeah.
Finger rolled it up for easy two.
Now the thing is, what is Grambling gonna do on this possession? Is they gonna play defense, or they gonna foul, or what?
Defense, I would think. They foul, you're giving up 2 shots.
Yeah.
Have a bonus.
But it won't hurt them though. They got a 3-point lead.
Here's Rollins to inbound the ball. He can run the sideline if he wants to. Throws it back court. Here's Brooks back across the timeline. 13 seconds, 11 seconds.
Killing a lot of time.
Looking up defense.
Yeah.
And a backcourt violation.
Wow.
Southern. Grambling and Josh with
Grambling put up some outstanding defense.
They did.
Yep.
Never did stop.
Yep. They never let Southern get into what they wanted to do.
4.5 to play. Southern will be on defense. Grambling with the basketball up by 3. Grambling to inbound. Randolph throws it back court. And there's a foul. With 3 seconds to play.
Wow.
Good sportsmanship. Silly foul and went back to help him off the floor.
Yeah.
Tried to stop the clock. Nothing malicious. For a moment there, Josh, looked like Southern had it.
Yeah.
Southern with the 4th time out here.
Yeah.
With exactly 3 seconds to play. Exactly 3 seconds to play. And you got to talk about possibilities here. If a miss there, that's the first thing you want. Get one of these free throws here, it's the ball game for sure.
Yeah.
Because it'll be a 4-point lead. If Southern can get one of these free throws, go one plus the bonus.
Yeah.
You make your first one. It's a 4-point ball game. With 3 seconds, you have the length of the floor to come. Hard to get points out of that. Grambling never did quit. Down by 4 with 20 seconds to play. And Grambling the officials over if the scores maybe reviewing something, maybe the time.
I don't know.
Maybe the time. 3 points. 3 seconds exactly. It seemed to be just about right, Josh.
Yeah.
The time they found them, I'm not sure. Maybe Coach Woods might be wanting some more time put back on the clock.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Looks as if it's going to stay at 3. They're going to have a conference and talk about it right here. So, Josh, you were saying whoever will win this ball game looks like Grambling right now. 3 of you are going to like that. They won in overtime last night, so it should be a little tired.
Oh, yeah.
And Logan will get to the foul line and shoot free throws. And Grambling would not have anybody on the foul lane. So 1 plus the bonus. Free throws up. Good. 4-point ball game. 71-67. Grambling up. Bowden has 13 points, now 14 points. Free throws up. Southern to inbound. Henderson throws it from back court. Off the backboard, no good. And Grambling will win this one 72-67. 72-67 score. Grambling will move on to take on Prairie View. That's going to do this broadcast. Your final thoughts, Josh?
You just got to say a great win for Grambling. They fought back down 4 and never quit. And that's what happens when you don't never quit. You give yourself a chance. And that's what they did. They gave themselves a chance to win. And that's what happened.
72-67 scores, the final here. That's going to do it for this broadcast. For Joshua Davis, Emily Hall reminded you, if you play the sport or if you like the sport, the kids say, please be a good sport. Grambling won it. Good night. Thanks for listening.